Hi everyone, welcome back to Pure Lottie. So today is day 3 of my endo awareness series. Make sure you hit the like button down below and make sure you subscribe and change notifications to all so you don't miss any of my future videos. So today I just want to touch on my surgeries and my recovery from these. So my first surgery was in April 2012. I had keyhole surgery. They burnt out all my endometriosis, or so I was told. I went under for about 1.5 hours. After I woke up, I was released about 2 hours later. My recovery from that surgery was quite difficult. It wasn't what I was expecting. It took me approximately 3 months to recover from that surgery. In July 2015, I had my second surgery. I was under for approximately 4 hours, and when I came out, I was expecting to go home like my first surgery. Instead, I was transferred to a ward and kept in. This was due to the extent of my endometriosis. So my surgeon came around a few hours after I'd been moved to the ward, and she gave me the heartbreaking news that in 3 years, I had gone from a stage 1 to a stage 4 endometriosis warrior. So my recovery from this surgery was quite difficult. It took everything in me. It took all my support systems trying to get me through it. I was in and out of hospital for about 6 months. It took a full 6 months for my incisions to actually close up. So in this surgery, they did cut out or excise my endometriosis. However, they did not expect my endo to be as bad as it was, so they were not able to get it all out, and so they did recommend that I have another surgery following on from this. After spending 6 months feeling miserable and not knowing what to do, I decided to do a lot more research, and I really started understanding that no one really knew what endometriosis was. The doctors didn't know what they were doing. Unfortunately, there was very few endo specialists recognized worldwide, approximately 100 of them. So I am now refusing future surgeries. This is purely because when I have my next surgery, I want to have it done by a recognized worldwide endo specialist, and that costs quite a bit of money, so I am saving up for that in the future. So that's enough talking for today. Make sure you keep watching my series if you want to keep listening to my story. So let's jump into how I do this look. Okay, let's jump into day 3's look. So here I jump into my Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette. I grab the shade Wow, which is a nice yellow colour, and I just pop this on my crease and all over my lid. I do jump back in and I grab some more colour, and I don't tap off as much this time, just so I can get a little bit more colour payoff. So just blend it in, making sure there's no harsh lines. And then I jump over to the other eye and I do the same thing. I do grab some more colour, and I do bring up my eyeshadow higher than my crease. This is because I do have hooded eyes, so I make a fake crease just above my crease. Otherwise, when I open my eyes, you can't actually see the colour. Okay, so here I jump into the Hoola Smile palette, and I'm just jumping into the shade French Fries. So this one is more of a mustardy yellow colour, and I'm just placing that a little bit higher than the Wow colour from Jeffree Star's palette. I'm just deepening it up a little bit. So I just grabbed a clean brush and I'm just blending this all out, so I'm not popping any more colour on my lids, just blending it out nicely. And so here I jump back into the Hoola Smile palette, and this time I'm jumping into the colour Superstar, which is a glitter topper. So I'm just grabbing that on my finger and I'm just focusing that on the first 2/3 of my eyes. So started on the center, working my way in. I'm not going too close to my inner corner just because it is a glitter. You don't want to get that in your eyes. I'm just blending it in and just packing it on. So to clean up, I just grab a baby wipe or a makeup wipe and I just go underneath my eyes and remove all of the fallout. If I didn't have any glitter, I could also just use a brush and brush it off. But the glitter tends to stick, so you need something to grab it. Okay, so that is the upper eyelids done, so I'll just jump off camera and do my face and I'll come back to do my inner corners and lower lash line with you guys. Okay, let's jump back in and we will do the inner corners and lower lash line together. So here I jump back into Jeffree Star's Jawbreaker palette and grab the shade Wow. I just pop that all under my lower lash line. And I just blend it in so it's nice and smooth, no harsh lines. Just quickly for my face, I did use my usuals, which is e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, my L'Oreal Paris Infallible Foundation in Vanilla. I did use my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in Fair Beige, my Nikkia Joy Cosmetics Velvet Finishing Translucent Powder. I then also used Hoola Benefit Original Bronzer, my Flower Beauty Warm Hibiscus Blush and also highlighter. Here I have just jumped back into the Focalure Smile palette in the colour Superstar, and I just placed that on the middle of the lower lash line, trying to not get too close to my actual waterline because I don't want the glitter in my eyes. Then I jump into Tomorrow from the same palette and pop that on my inner corners just to brighten that up. And then I jump into my Laura Geller Drama Lash Maximum Volumizing Mascara. So I pop on one layer here. Then I jump to the other eye and I pop a layer on again. And then I jump back in and I do a second layer just to give me a bit more of the length that I'm wanting and giving me a little bit more volume as well, so it looks like I'm wearing false lashes when I'm not. So here I do touch my eyeshadow a tiny bit. You can see a tiny bit of black on there. I do actually let my mascara dry when I make a mistake and I grab a cotton bud and I just remove it like that, so then I don't make a massive mess. So this is today's look. So I toned down my eyebrows, my foundation and my lips today, so I don't have as much coverage on. I just popped a gel in my brows. I didn't put any falsies on or any eyeliner, and I just went with a tinted lip balm just so we could really focus on the glitter on my eyes today. As always, thank you guys for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and change the notifications to all so you can continue watching my series and my story on endometriosis. And if you like this video, please don't forget to hit the like button as well. Thanks guys, bye!